If you're not sure what mentorship in the workplace is or how to even get started, then keep watching. Stay tuned to the very end and I'll give you a how to find a mentor in 5 simple steps guide. Now, this video is part of my coaching and mentoring playlist, so make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell so you'll get all the best advice on how coaching and mentorship can actually help kickstart your career. Now I'm going to talk you through what mentorship in the workplace looks like and how to approach the right internal mentor. I'm Dr. Suzanne Doyle-Morris, and I've been executive career coach, helping professional women land their dream jobs for the last 15 years. And part of the way I've done that is helping them strategically pick the right mentors. Now, one of my clients at a large bank used my step-by-step guide, the one I'm going to link to at the end of this video, to not only get noticed by the very people who'd be making the promotion decisions, but to turn 2 of them into internal advocates for her promotion. All initially through approaching them as mentors. So let's go over the 3 key things that she did. First, do your homework. Now, as they say, every day's a school day, but in reality, that also means homework. So she first did her homework on who mattered to her promotion, where they were in the business, and the projects that they were top of mind for them, and where she had any overlap in her area with them. She used LinkedIn, but also had a Google regular search just on their names to see what they were up to. She saw them speak in public forums to get a sense of what they were interested in, and essentially that made the approach she made to them all so much more personal and smoother, because she could link her clients to theirs by saying, well, I saw you in that last presentation and I noticed you mentioned X, or I read in the company newsletter that you're now working with Y client. Well, I worked with them last year and I'd love to hear more about that project. So I wondered if you'd ever be open to a coffee where I could share what I learned about them to see if it could help you in any way. Second thing, don't ask for mentoring. Now, that may sound odd because that's the whole point of what we're talking about today, but that term can actually be in itself a little off-putting for people. The homework another client did when she was thinking about mentoring came in really handy when she saw that a guy she wanted mentoring from was actually sponsoring a charitable fun run at her company. Now, she was way into fitness, so she signed up and joined the company team. Now, that gave her the opportunity to get to know him as an informal mentor. Now, she never ever asked him for mentoring, but routinely asked him if she could run an idea past him or understand his point of view on a situation she was having. Now, as they got to know each other better, she'd ask him more about his own career trajectory, which gave her ideas to think more widely about her own. So, 6 months later, when he was looking to expand his team, he approached her to ask if she'd ever jump teams. And because of all their runs, she learned more about his team and talked a little bit more about her own work. So she decided it was actually a move worth making, even though she didn't know much about his area of work at all before she'd ever thought about what mentoring could do for her career. Now, most people know that mentoring can either kickstart your career or help get on you on a learning curve, or even help you through a bad patch. Yet, when I ask an audience, I'm always shocked how few actually say they have a mentor. Now, if you've ever had a mentor, maybe they didn't even know about it at the time, give me a yes in the comments. And the third thing, give mentors feedback. At work, everyone is busy, particularly the types of people that you probably want mentoring from. Now, one of the most dispiriting things I ever hear from mentors on the mentorship programs that I help run for companies is when I ask a mentor, what do you think the mentee is getting from your relationship? If they answer with the 3 words that kill me, I don't know, well, that's a sure sign that that mentee is going to lose that relationship. Now, the best way to ensure a mentor stays engaged and goes on to become one of your sponsors is to give them feedback. even if it's challenging. Now, I'm not asking you to lie and say it's valuable if it isn't, but focus instead on what is useful, even if all you got out of it was a different perspective. Instead, say, well, I really enjoyed our conversation about X, and since that talk, I took your advice and I did A and B. I remember you also mentioned doing C, but actually I think I need a little bit more time to think about it. There's nothing that will kill a mentoring relationship at work faster than having your mentor wonder, what did she do with all of my advice? Because people, even the most senior, well, we all just want to be needed. Like us, they crave feedback. And if they don't get it, well, they'll disengage. So tell them how you took their advice forward, and then give them some ideas as to how they could help you further. Now, you know all about mentorship in the workplace. You're probably thinking, well, where do I start? Well, I've created a How to Find a Mentor in 5 Steps, which is actually the best way to introduce mentoring into your day-to-day working life. Now, I've given this advice to thousands of my coaching clients, and it's really the easiest way to start. All you need to do is click the link in the description below and enter your email address. Now, if you've had a mentor in the past, even if you didn't realize it at the time, share one thing that you learned from them in the comments section below so we can all learn a bit more. And if you'd like to find out more about coaching and mentoring, well then check out the playlist, which I'm going to link to below. And good luck in finding the right mentor to help your own career development. But please come back and tell me all about what you got on, how you got on with them, because no one cares about your career as much as you do. And we want to hear from you again.